Alright guys, so now I'm going to do Haven darts. So let's start with A. First recon you're going to want to know is this one from here. So I just line up in this crack, and then single charge I aim at this corner right there. I just single charge, and that's just what I do on default because that's the normal arrow that I shoot to clear sight when we take A. And so that's just one good to start off the round. And once they get used to that one and like break it immediately without scanning anybody, you can switch it up and go there. And then you don't want to go farther than this pole, but you just same spot, just over.
Shock dart.
Oh, that's a shock dart. And
Revealing area.
yeah, just same thing. And it's just a little different, just to mix it up so they don't break it instantly, and maybe you get a scan, they get info. And taking A, you just jump up here, aim in the yellow, just try to, like, not left of that corner obviously, but just like around there, just where the yellow meets the white, and a single charge, and you can do the same thing over there. And so that scans sight and everything. And the other one just like over here, just to again mix it up so they don't break it instantly, and so you can actually get info. If you're just taking sight and you don't have time, you can shoot one like this, and that will scan under, which is useful. Unless maybe they're like playing like this, but that's stupid. And that won't get back here, but it'll get anybody playing here if you're pushing it up short. And yeah, if you on our pistol round, we usually take A fast, so I just aim at this corner to the right a bit and just tap it. And that also gets this corner, and then they have to turn around and break it, and then peek you. Then if you're A offense, which you're supposed to be, the barrier is about right here, I think. And so it's just this thick one. If you stand in the middle of it, it's the only one without like a lot of sand on it. Like that one has sand, that one has sand right there. And it's bigger than the rest of them. And then you aim in the middle of this thing and to the left a bit, and just full charge single bounce. And that lands there. And that gets A main and everything. That one's useful. And then same thing from up here. This one's a little less reliable, but you just put the tip of your arrow right there. And I aim to the right a bit, and then single charge, but don't aim to the right a lot. And then that gets anybody pushing in here, but they can obviously jump like this and avoid it, so that's why it's a little less reliable. But otherwise it's a pretty solid arrow. And that one you only want to use like once or twice a game. If you want to help C, like for any reason, if you think they're going to push there or whatever, you aim in the middle of this gray dot right there. Right there, in the middle of it. Single bounce, triple charge.
Revealing area.
And yeah. That lands C. Obviously it takes a while because it's going across the entire map, but it lands right there. So that's useful if for whatever reason, but yeah. And then A, if you're playing retake, and default plant is right there here, obviously. So if you're playing the retake and they tap the bomb, you want to line up this wall with, you want to line up both the walls basically. You want to aim all the way to the left, and then like in the down a bit from there and over all the way left, but make sure you're not touching that wall, and double charge with a single bounce. And that was a little far. I aimed a little high, so you want to go down to like right there and down. Might want to aim even a little lower than that, like that, because then it lands on the box. And you might want to plant a little bit more to the left, but anyways, you figure it out. And then one from here, if you're stuck here, single bounce, triple charge, you aim at this little mushroom thing right there in the paint. Triple, just lands like that. And yeah, so this one, I guess lower is better with that one. Yeah, alright, that's pretty much it for A. Let's do B now. So B dart that's really strong is from here. Single bounce, and you aim in between those two wooden things there. and you just
Revealing
tap
area.
it, and it bounces like that. And that one's really annoying because if they're peeking or playing here or up there, it will clear the entire front of sight. It won't get anybody on top of here or back sight, but that's really good information at the start of the round, so you can do that one on default rounds or anything. One for garage is I line up here on this dot, and then I crouch, and I want to look to where, like towards the middle of this blue thing, and then up, and if you look at that, it's a little shadow, so that's not the good one. You want to aim to the right, to this one, and you just full charge, and you need to be crouching.
Revealing area.
And yeah, see, I missed. This one's really strong
Revealing area.
once you practice it. Maybe it is the dark one.
Revealing area. Revealing area.
Maybe I just don't know
Revealing area.
how to do it. Yeah, so you need to figure out the sweet spot. So it's not the dark one, it's that one.
Revealing area.
And yeah, it lands directly in there, and it's so annoying because they expect it to bounce off twice. And so if they're playing like here or whatever, gets anybody trying to cross back, it's so annoying to deal with. So again, from here, you find the dark one, aim to the right of it, and just triple.
Revealing area.
And it goes through that thing there. Also, like if you're pushing up, you can do one like
Revealing area.
that too, to clear out all of garage. So yeah, that's how you take garage with Sova. B from mid, from here, the dart is from the bottom line, and then you want to line it up with that. So over to there, and then double bounce and triple
Revealing
charge.
area.
That was a little low. I could have aimed a little higher, but anyways, it lands on this pull and it clears front and sight. Now retake, we
Right
plant
here.
bomb there, and so the first arrow's from here, which is a strong spot to play because you've got the headshot angle. And so you line up with the right side of this red flag, and then you see this thing there, the shadowed brick, I guess, and you do single bound and double charge, and that just lands right on the default plant, and you just do that one twice. And from here, instead of being on the bottom like the first one was, you come to the top, or I guess you can do the bottom too, because it'll land lower and do more damage. And I think it's the same lineup except for just single charge.
Shot down.
Yeah, it is. And so it's exactly the same as the recon, and but you do one charge so that it lands on the bomb. That's it for mid and B. Okay, so if you're a B player, which isn't supposed to happen because you're supposed to be the A player, I've got this start from here, and you do single bounce and then
Revealing area.
one charge, and that just lands on the back of window. And so I made it land there, so like they have to, if they're here, they have to turn around or whatever. And alright, and if you know they're sticking window, you can do the same thing with shock darts, but
Shot down.
like that, but that's not really the best thing to do. For A dart, this one's is less reliable than just normal A darts. You aim there and triple boost,
Revealing area.
and again, just like the one that landed there, they can jump here or whatever to avoid it. So there's that one, which is alright if you do it for the first time. And then there's one from here that's really strong. You aim at this pole, this like wooden thing, and over, and you single bounce it.
Revealing area.
One charge. It bounces off the roof there, and it lands right there. And so that one lands faster than the other one because it's easier to throw, or it requires less charges, and so it lands faster. Again, they can jump, but still good to use. For a retake, you want to hit an arrow up
Revealing
there
area.
for the retake. That's the best spot to land. You can do that from here too, if you like, I don't know,
Revealing area.
like that. You can aim it a bit over here if you have to, if you don't think you can jump shoot it. Like,
Revealing area.
that's pretty much the same arrow, and that's strong for retakes. And then for default, from here, what I do is I line the first charge bar right with this thing right there, and then up a bit, and then
Shock
I
dart.
think it's just a tap. Yeah, for default, there's that one, and you just do 2 from there. And more sophisticated one from here is, so you want to put your knuckle where the light meets the wood there, the index finger knuckle, so right there, and then single charge,
Shock dart.
and you want to go down and just
Shock
tap.
dart.
That lands like that. The higher you aim up on the tap, or on either of them, the shorter it'll go. So if you want it to go a little deeper, because they've been planting deeper or whatever, you just aim down here and signal,
Shock dart.
and then
Shock
tap like that. Let's see if those went deeper. You can experiment with it to figure it out. And yeah, the recon to land
Revealing
there
area.
is the best for a retake. Oh, something I forgot to show from Heaven. If you want to retake long, or you have like a teammate long, you can just
Revealing
arrow
area.
onto that thing there, and that clears out essentially all of long. It gets that corner, it gets all of this. It doesn't get lobby or short, but obviously you're taking long to nullify their short and lobby positions. For C from B, if you're the B player, from here you aim your knuckle like right there, and you just
Shock
tap
dart.
for default
Shock dart.
like that, and it lands like that, and that's obviously really strong. I think
Revealing area.
recon like that, except for single charge, is strong. Yeah, that doesn't hit anybody. Maybe a little lower. If you go there and like aim it with that wood beam,
Revealing
single
area.
charge. Nope, that went farther. I'm sorry. I'm kind of stupid. Maybe a higher.
Revealing area.
I lined it up with that. Let's see if this lands. Okay, that wasn't very good. Last try. With the beam
Revealing area.
and single charge. Yeah, okay. Line it up with the beam and single charge. If they plant here,
Right here.
more often than the other one, you want to do the charges the exact same way as that recon bolt, except for
Shock
just
dart.
tap. So you want to line up your knuckle there. Oh, maybe a little lower.
Shock dart.
There you go. Like that. So the recon, like,
Revealing area.
like that. That one would have worked. But yeah, figure it out. Practice it. For C, there's one decent one and one really strong one. The decent one's from here if you just want to take it. So I usually aim there. So you come in the corner. I usually aim there, but I guess the normal way to do it is to aim at the top left. So either way, just
Revealing
single
area.
charge.
Shock
That
dart.
was a shock dart, but it just lands to the left, you can see. The really strong one is, so we have Omen
Right
smoke
here.
there on default, so you come over here, you want to line up with this beam and jump up. And then if you can see, you have that right there. And so the best way to line it up, I saw, is you see this corner here, right there, you just aim over to the wire right there, and you just triple,
Revealing area.
and it lands in that corner. God, that one's so annoying, especially if you're the dude here, because like you can just barely see it and it still hits you. And yeah, that one's just so aggravating. For default plant from here, I line up that beam there with the close right wall, and then I aim at the bottom of the second beam, and I single bounce and double
Shock
charge.
dart.
That lands right there. And so you want to be on this side for the retake. So like
Revealing area.
that, except for a whatever it's called, a shock dart. For B, the best shock dart from, since you're the A player from here, is I like to line up with there, with this thing. I don't know. You just kind of have to figure it out. I guess like here and then out a bit more, and then you can just aim up with that
Shock
dot
dart.
and then just tap it, and that gets here. A lot of people plant here and here, which is kind of annoying since I don't know. It's just hard. If you know they're planning there, you can obviously shock dart like that, but the other one you can't really do. I guess if you're pushing B fast, you can shoot a dart up
Revealing area.
there and try to get like both left and right cleared. Even that's annoying because like if they're playing here, they can just avoid it. And so just whatever works best. I like this one the most because that just clears the most useful positions for you. Yeah, from this spot again to clear garage, you can double bounce it and just like aim there.
Revealing area. Revealing area.
I'm sorry.
Revealing area.
Like that. And then that lands in the exact same spot. But that one's more predictable because they can just wait for the double bounce and then just shoot it. Right. Yeah, that's pretty much it. Thank you.